Talking about noses. Talking about fripping noses. Let's talk about Berghain. Berghain have just released their July 2025 program, and I am excited. You know why I'm excited? Because look at the first lineup. Look at the first lineup. The 3rd of the 7th, 2025. Look at that. Can you see that straight away? Finest Berghain on the Thursday. Have you heard that before? I don't think I've ever heard of a Thursday Berghain rave. I'm not gonna lie. Usually during the week they have events in Panorama, maybe that room called Soul. That's like a live, you know, kind of place where usually people do live instrumentations or bands play, or you have like performances and dance or whatever it also may be. But this is the first time I've heard of somebody doing an event, right? Doing an event in Berghain, DJs specifically, on the Thursday night. So this is going to be fucking crazy. The queues are going to be mental. I'm imagining it's going to be really busy because it features DVS1 and Traxx. It's going to be really busy because it features DVS1 and Traxx. Now, I'm not too familiar with Traxx. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to double check and see what I'll go on for who Traxx is. I'm not really too familiar with who Traxx may be. But I want to definitely... Well, we all know who DVS1 is. So big up DVS1. But I want to hear who this Traxx person is. Who's Traxx? But that's the thing. It's such a generic name. It could be literally anybody, innit? Who's Traxx though? Let's see if we can find him on RA. Who's Traxx? Maybe this is Traxx. This person, yeah, it's a Chicago DJ. Let's see. This is Traxx. Is it a man or a woman? Traxx is a man. Melvin Oliphant the third. Oh, it's a black dude. Okay, cool. Big up Traxx. It's a black guy. That's amazing. I had no idea who this Traxx person is. So big up Traxx. So Traxx is playing with DVS1. Look at that. It's already Hush 30 years. It's already got fucking 46 people reserved. He's also playing at Kappa Future. So okay, so he's a big DJ. Let's check his SoundCloud. I want to see what Traxx is about because I've never heard of this Traxx person before. Let's see what songs, what tracks did Traxx make that I would have known. Maybe he's got something pinned on there. 8,766 followers. Nation is home of the artist Traxx. Additionally, he's exclusive dance. Let's see, what do we have here? Does Traxx have anything that I can check out? Let's do popular tracks. I want to see what Traxx is about because I've never heard of this person. Let's see what popular tracks. So we got here a set. We got a couple of sets here. Is there any tunes that he's made? Okay, look, there we go. Traxx chain. There's a. No, that's not a Traxx tune. Where's there a Traxx tune? Is there no Traxx tunes here that he's done? I'm seeing other people's sets and stuff, but I'm not seeing any tunes. Has Traxx not made a tune before? Boom, 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 boom. Kid. Okay, cool. Let's check his Discogs because maybe I've missed something on the Discogs. Let's check out what Traxx did on Discogs then. Big up Traxx, Melvin Oliphant the third. So has Traxx not produced anything of himself? What's the earliest record? Okay, cool. There you go. There's an EP there. Saturn. Was that Saturn 5? Strangers of the Lands. That's one of his first releases. Let's hear what this sounds like. I'm curious to hear what this sounds like. Okay, cool. First track. Let's play this. Let's go. Okay, it doesn't want to play it for some reason. Maybe you have to play it on YouTube. Let's see. Strangers of Saturn. Let's see what track sounds like. I'm curious to see what this. Okay, cool. There you go. It's not there for some reason. I can't find it. Can you just show me? Can I just play it for once, please, if you don't mind? There we go. This is Traxx, Strangers of something, right? What's the track called? Strangers in the Strange Land. In the strangest land. Go on, Traxx. Go on, Traxx. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's gonna smash it. This guy's gonna smash it playing alongside fucking DVS1. That's gonna be a fucking bop. That's gonna be a vibe. Let me actually check out some of the sets too. Let me see. That first track is already stupendous. Let me see what this is saying. Traxx presented the definitive articles of house music, chapter 5. What's this about? Is this a mix or is this like a podcast? What the fuck is this about? 1 month ago. 5th chapter. As previous chapters. Okay. The 5th chapter from the definitive days of house music, as the previous 4 chapters, is an education that a lot of alleged house DJs and producers are obviously lacking, myself included. Traxx plays again from the early 80s, 90s and today from vintage out of print labels. Wow. We hope this will give the people the chance to listen to music many may have never heard of this side of sound, that provides a provocative and thoughtful music workout in your mind with vinyl turntables, a vintage mix console and the effects box and CD players. This section is personally dedicated to my beloved Heart, Vicky, Jason, Nesta, Naughty Wood, Ron Morelli. Oh, big up Ron Morelli, Cosmic, Alex, the dancers, dreamers of for the continuation of the lessons and storytelling of Chicago sincerity. Yeah, big up fucking this. I love this. I love the attention to detail. I love how serious he takes it. Let's play a bit of this. Let's play a bit of this. Let's play a bit of this.
Magic ritual is in opposition to all uncreative.
Good intro. Good intro. Good intro. Let's fast forward it. Fast forward it. Mate, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be possible for me to do, but I'm thinking I might have to do one of those one day things. I did it last time for Amsterdam and nearly killed me, but I think I might have to do it, man. I think I might have to do a quick little fly out on Wednesday, come back on fucking Friday morning or Friday night. I think I might have to give it a go to see this. This is going to be a good night, bro. Traxx back to back with fucking DVS1, or, you know, playing with DVS1. 30 hours. What, they're going to be playing 15 hours each? It's going to be a vibe, bro. Come on. Fast forward a bit. And I'm assuming too, because I'm the only person that didn't know who Traxx was before today. I'm sure most people did, but I'm assuming because Traxx is, you know, a black person and from Chicago, most likely whenever I've been to Berghain and there's black DJs playing, it does bring out a lot more niggas. So it's gonna be a whole better vibe as well in there. People are gonna be dancing, smiling. You know what I mean, gonna be seeing some of the brothers, some of the sisters on the dance floor. It's gonna make for a nice change than how it usually is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually thinking I might have to do one of those 48-hour trips in and out just for this. I might have to do it. Yeah, big up Don Dotter, big up Don Dotter, big up the stream chat, big up the vibes. Big up On 10 Toes, big up Shades Cow, big up Perk Angle, big up Addy Z, I see you. Smash that like button. Anyway, let's leave it there. I'm gonna get too excited. I like Traxx, man. I want to see him play. I like Traxx. Definitely gonna see him play. So anyway, let's go forward with the whole July, because I'm getting distracted. So obviously the first July of the month is going to be that Thursday, finest with DVS1 and Traxx playing. The following day, you got a Delirious Night with Hitchman, Karin, Shakolin, Timu, Basha, and Willow. Then the first club night of the month will be on the Saturday. Berghain room, you got Fadi Moham, GGFM, Luke Slater, the legend, Peder Manfelt, Face Fatale, Philippa Pasho, Quelza again, Quelza. Berghain community Reddit is gonna explode, bro. The first club night of the month, we got Quelza again. They fucking hate Quelza. Quelza started off as like the darling. He was honestly the darling. He plays these expansive sets. He writes these fucking soppy, like, don't get me wrong, I love Kelza and stuff, but he's a bit of a beg with those fucking posts. Like, he goes on as if like like you played it too often to be having a spiritual awakening every time you're playing Berghain. Let's relax, Quelza. Do you know what I mean? Not every set is a spiritual awakening. Not every set gives you the reason to live and thank you for it. Like, he's a bit too much. His posts kind of annoy me, but I do like his style of playing. I love the fact that he plays like, I don't know, he kind of plays like he's scoring a movie, you know? So I think I actually would love to see maybe later on in his life, in his career, maybe because he's super young, Quelza, to see him maybe actually go into that, actually become like a, you know, maybe do the soundtrack of certain movies and stuff. That'd be fucking amazing because I think he's got an eye on ear for it. He does really well in terms of creating a narrative for his sets and whatever. He's great, but the Berghain community subreddit fucking hate him because he's always playing. He's on every fucking lineup, I swear. But he must also be a good guy because I'm assuming the bookers must just enjoy him playing, must like him as a person, blah, 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 blah. So big up Quelza, same way. Panorama room on the 5th or the 7th, you've got someone called Chui. How you say that name? Chuchiwa, I think. You got Deepa, Genie on Earth, who's great. I know that. Kira Sucro, Monkey Timers, Sound Metamorphosis DJs, great. And also Yamarachi. And the following weekend on the 10th or the 7th on Soul Nut Big Room, you got somebody called Danger Mami, Imi, and Keita playing. Then the following Friday, you got 15 years of Sleuth Boogie featuring Demju, Intro Beats, Joe Clean, Philippa, and Sloth Boogie DJs. Then on that Saturday, the 12th of July, the first club night, or that club night, on the Saturday, you've got Elsa B, Berghain playing room. You got Chris playing, Leah Uchi playing, Red Rooms, Renee Wise, my G, big up Renee Wise, The Lady Machine, and TWR72. By the way, The Lady Machine, not gonna lie, I don't like to separate or gender fucking DJs, but if we are gonna have best male, best female, I think The Lady Machine might be the best female DJ out right now. Not gonna lie, in terms of like being like the ability to like just duppy and shell down any fucking place, any setting, I think The Lady Machine might be the best female DJ out right now, hands down, bar none. She might be the best. Panel Bar Room on the 12th, you've got Andrea Galuzzi, Avalon Emerson, Baduni, big up Baduni, legendary house DJ, legendary. Claude Von Strock, really? Claude Von Strock is playing in Panel Bar. Francisco Burns, okay. Matt Vaughn, Perfect Lovers, Victor Rodriguez. Then on the 15th, you got a Stella Rose night, October in the Eye, Stella Rose. Then you got a 17th, you got a Butu night featuring Makoto Sakamoto, Imika Elena, and someone called Mui. I'm assuming that's going to be a bit of a vibe. Finest Friday on the 18th, you got Terrence Dixon playing live, Axel Bowman, John Talabot, and Vlada. On the 19th, you got Bakar, Dasha Roosh, Eftemin, Quartz, Marcel, Mary Lake, Vincent Newman. Panabar Room, you got DJ Holographic, big up her, Fiedel, Fort Ramon, Nick Hopner, Orgazon, Soundstream, the fucking legend, Wanna Do Something. Oh, big up Wanna Do Something. Great little DJ duo there. Great little DJ duo couple. They're fucking great. La Noche, I think that might be the second time playing right now, if I'm not mistaken. La Noche night is happening on the 25th of July. Blash and Alat playing. Baron Yeats, DHC, sorry. DJ Sweet 16, Peach, Shay Mout, and THC. And then you got a CSD night happening, right? CSD, I think, is the... Isn't that Berlin Pride? Isn't CSD... What is CSD? Isn't that Berlin Pride again? What is CSD Berlin? What is that? If I'm not mistaken, isn't that like Pride? Yeah, there you go. It is Berlin. It's Berlin. CSD Berlin is known as Berlin Christopher Street Day. Is an annual LGBTQ plus celebration and demonstration held in Berlin. It's one of the largest LGBTQ events in Europe, drawing hundreds of thousands of people. The event commemorates the Stonewall riots and this pivotal moment in queer history. Okay, cool. So that's what's happening. CSD night, right? So CSD night, who have you got playing? Oh, the return of Boris. Okay, this is a good night to go, actually. So the standouts so far, obviously the standouts is the finest Friday on the Thursday, the 3rd of the 7th, and of course the CSD night. I don't even need to see the rest of that. I already know it's a standout. That's a standout already. But the lineup on CSD night, you've got Boris, Clarissa Kimsky, Massimiliano Pellegria, Mike Starr, big up Mike Starr, legend. Olivia Mendes, big up Mike Starr, by the way. I feel like Mike Starr was Panorama, and now he's doing a lot more Berghain room stuff, so he must be shelling as well. Olivia Mendes, Partok, Roy Perez, legendary. Wow, Roy Perez playing in Berghain and not playing in Panorama. Steffi, Virginia, Xander Woods, Panorama room. You got Bashka, Cormac. Oh, I have to go. This year's Justin Kudmore, Cathy de Jesus, Kylo Patra, Jones, Lacuti, Luigi Deverny, Natalie Robinson, N. Baumacher, Stacey Hotwax Halley, Hale, and Tamo Sumo. That's a fucking good night, bro. CSD night. But to be fair, the rest of the nights aren't that banging. I think probably because it's July and there's loads of festivals happening and a lot of people can't probably play twice in 1 month, or there's like a exclusivity thing in the area and shit. I don't know. But it's not the most bounce-storming night, but I think the standout obviously is this finest Berghain. For not finest Friday, it's the finest Berghain on the Thursday or the 3rd of July. And of course, that CSD one. That one's really good. But the rest of them, to be fair, although they're not banging, like I always say, every time I do these kind of, previews or reviews of the program, I always tell people, if you want to go Berghain for the first time and you want to experience what it actually is like, I suggest you go to one of these random ones that aren't too full of like big time DJs, right? Don't get me wrong, the 5th has still got big people on it, but choose a random one that doesn't have a big time list of people on there. That's when you got to get a proper vibe, because most likely if you also go to a non-hype one, the likelihood of you getting in increases because the queues won't be as long. If you don't get in, you can always come back the next day and try again, or maybe alternate and figure out what time the security changes and then maybe try and get in that way. But when you get in, you'll get a far better idea of what it's like, because it'll be full of a mix of people like heads and tourists and locals and regulars and shit. It'll be a better vibe as opposed to going to the CSD night that I'm going to. Although it's going to be sick, it would. I'm also anticipating getting fucking bullied by gay guys. I'm anticipating a lot of like very ripped, jacked up on GHB gay guys are gonna be shoulder barging me all over the place. I'm pretty sure, right? As it always happens whenever I've attended Berghain, especially at a CSD event, which I've been to a couple of times. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. So big up Berghain. July program is out now. Check it out, please. Check it out. You know where to find it. You know where to find it.